What up, y'all? It's your boy Rogue here. So, I'm in Naperville, Illinois at Super Copper Games. I don't know if you guys see the pink sign right there for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Trophy event. This is going to be like the last somewhat big competitive tournament I go to before the regionals. I do got locals throughout the week, but I'm pretty confident in my deck. So, yeah, man, I'm actually close to my son's house. I just got done dropping him off. Man, we saw that Demon Slayer yesterday. It was an epic movie. Definitely a fan of the show. I'm about to try to catch up on the actual episodes. But yeah, man, I'm just going to be practicing my deck and aiming to get a trophy today. So, with all that being said, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's begin.
Stardust, black rose, no hope, life low. I'm trying to reach a new level. I got the key to the temple. I set a trap in my mental. This is the one that's gonna end them. Stardust, black rose, no hope, life low.
Alright guys, coming to round one of the tournament. I ended up playing against Gokeys, a deck I haven't seen since my boy JoJo played me with it. So I'm actually kind of glad I played JoJo with it a couple weeks prior to this tournament, because I kind of got a good refresher on what the deck can do and how to side against it. So game one, I went first, won the Dyro. However, I only had a Ferris play. My opponent Ash Blossom to increase and ended my turn. On his turn, he popped off with Isode, doing all the Gokey combos. And that pretty much wrapped up that game one, because he had TTT. Like, my man's had the stones. And I tried to come back with increase, but of course he made DP via Verde Anaconda, I believe. And yeah, that was game. Coming to game two, however, I decided to go first. And I know for a fact I sided Droll and Lockbird. And for what it's worth, typically I was either going to side Droll or Nibiru. I did not miss Nibiru this entire tournament. Reason being because even though I never really drew my Droll through the entire day, well, I guess that's a spoiler alert for the event, Droll and Lockbird for me just seems better, because if my opponent playing the Brave Engine, you can Droll them, and then but if they have the Brave Engine, you have Nibiru, your Nibiru is just going to get rid of Griffin, and they're still going to have their field. So game two, I was able to set up a strong board of Plasma, DPE, and Shining. The reason I overextended this to Shining, because just in case he did have Nibiru, I can recover some of my hand. My hand was low, and I figured I wouldn't survive a turn anyway. So, because I was going to obviously chain DPE, pop, and then add back some more resources. Just a better play, because I didn't have liquid in graveyard. Nevertheless, my opponent did have the Imperm for the Plasma, and he was able to pop Plasma and then pop DP with Red Eyes. However, with that being said, I was able to bring DP back. He tried to negate, and I eventually made Cross Crusader, brought back DP, ran over his field, and it was GG no real. I literally pulled that game out of my tail. I'm not even gonna lie. Come to game three, however, my opponent's gonna start off pretty strong. However, I did open up double Imperm. I Impermed his Isode. That pretty much shut us turn off, which led me into an OTK. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, round one was over. Ended up beating Gokeys in game three. Got me game one. Literally all I had was a Ferris play. He had Ash Blossom, so that was shut my turn off. Game two, I set up Plasma, DPE, and I had Droll. So that won me the game. Game three, I had double Imperm and Droplets. I wasn't worried about him making a unbreakable board. And he literally made Isode. I Impermed that ended his turn. So far so good. It's 41 players, which is pretty insane. I haven't been to this shop in forever. But yeah, man, my boy Eric up here. How you been, man?
Yo,
y'all seen him on the channel. I haven't seen him in forever. How you been doing, good dog?
Pretty good lately.
That's good,
just
man.
getting ready for the indie regionals, and then
Are you judging?
No. But I am going to be having my Dino True King deck profile right afterwards.
Nice. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I definitely got to come up here more often, because it's closer to my son's house. My son lives like 20 minutes away from here, so my son lives in Naperville. So
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm about to chop it over with my boys. I'm gonna catch you guys at the round two, man. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming to round two of the tournament, I ended up playing against Prank Kid Brave Token. And this is a matchup I was not really that prepared for going first. Not to say I didn't play test against it, but I did make a mistake, which I will explain in the clip after the duel. However, with that being said, my opponent's popping off. And, okay, I guess I'll just tell you guys what the mistake was. I had Imperm in hand, and I was told I should have Impermed on his second Dododo, so that way he can't add back his resources. But nevertheless, I had Hero Live try to bring back Shadow Mist, because I was going to try to mass change and him and get rid of his fusion, so that way he can waste resources. However, he fusion summoned and add back everything during my stemma phase. And at this point, I'm pretty slim on what I can do. And I gotta remember, because I did have the Abyss Dweller and extract. However, I didn't use it. I could have probably made it, but I decided to go for a Dark Law play. But nevertheless, my opponent's still gonna be able to pop off because he has his hand was just really freaking good. Like Dark Law wasn't enough, especially when he had already had a field established, because he was able to discard, make token, make access Code Talker, and GG no read. Game 2, I sided in Droll and Lockbirds for sure, and I believe, oh yeah, I sided in Token Collector as well, so that way if he does anything goofy, I can Token Collector him, get rid of them tokens, and I can also Droll him. Didn't draw Droll. He had the Gamma turn 1. Then on his following turn, his hand was pretty lit. He opened the Griffin, Specimen Griffin, and he just pretty much proceeded to pop off and just obliterate me. Kind of crappy, but it is what it is. Stuff happens. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, round 2 is over. I ended up getting clapped by freaking Prank Brave Kid. Game 1, he went first, set up board. I tried to make a comeback, but he made access Code Talker and ended up getting it because he made a token, linked it to Link Spider, linked it to the freaking access Code Talker because I thought I was gonna come back on my following turn. Game 2, I tried to pop off. He had the Gamma, and that was pretty much it. I had to end on a mediocre board because I had a search, and I had Token Collector, but it wasn't enough. Cause I Token Collected his token making spell, and I figured he was playing the Brave Engine because everyone's playing Prank Kid's playing the Brave Engine. He freaking just had enough monsters to freaking access Code Talker, and then to top it all off, I didn't think he was gonna be able to OTK me. He had a freaking Fusion Destiny to OTK. So what can you do? So yeah, man, there may be 3 or 4 more rounds left. I'm just gonna do my best, keep a positive attitude. There's not in that scenario, like there's nothing I can do. You guys can see it's pretty late. It's like 7 o'clock. If I go X2, I'm probably just gonna drop and go home, only because like there's no point in me even playing. And if I do go X2, not only am I gonna leave early, I'm just gonna continue this vlog in my Tuesday vlog, so that way you guys can have something. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm gonna do my best, keep positive, keep it focused. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, man, so y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming to round 3 of the tournament, ended up playing against Swordsoul. And this is a pretty fun game to say the least, because game 1, I did a lot of epicness. So I believe I lost the die roll. Ironically, me and my opponent rolled 6 like 4 times in a row. It was getting super demonic, but he ended up winning the die roll because he just rolled better. And then he made Baron, and he also made the other Swordsoul negate. And I'm just trying to pop off of my Ferris. I opened a Fusion Destiny. I had the DPE. He negated DPE. I brought back Cross Crusader with DPE. And so I don't have the live DPE, but I do have the monster reducing effect. And I was able to make Bane blow up his board. And I had Miracle Fusion, and I just attacked for game. So that way I can just do a complete damage. I figured he wasn't main decking Nibiru. Like some people are maining Nibiru, but I think a lot of people are starting to realize main deck Nibiru is not the best thing because they have Griffin as useless. You much rather stop them before they do the Griffin. Game 2, I had the Imperm. However, he had the 1-of Instant Fusion. He said he runs it at 1, which helped him extend his turn. And he also had Anti-Spell, so he flipped the Anti-Spell on me, and it was GG no read. Coming into Game 3, however, I opened really good. Opened Hero Lives, Polymerization, Mally, and Strato. So Hero Lives, I'm thinking about a different duel. My bad. I popped off with Ferris in this game. I'm completely ahead of myself, guys. And I just pretty much, I opened up D-Barrier, D-Barriered him, so called Synchro. He almost OTK'd me. However, I did have a Hero Lives. And I popped off with 250 life point left on the clock. And then, yeah, that's what I did. Attack for game. My bad, guys. I'm a little sleepy. Still kind of waking up because it's late. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, round 3 is over. Ended up beating Swordsoul. Freaking D-Barrier helped me out in game 3. How you doing, Tony?
3-0.
3-0, nice. Dude finna take the tournament, hopefully. I'm finna try to get in as an X1, man. I think it's 2 more rounds left. How many rounds? 2 more? Yeah, so you just need 2 more to get my trophy. Nevertheless, I don't care if I get it at this point. I don't care about the trophy anymore. I just been playtesting. I'm confident in my deck. I'm just trying to get ready for this regionals next week. And yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, so y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming into round 4 of the tournament, I ended up playing against DDDs. Now, prior to my opponent playing DDDs, he did beat me with Swordsoul. a couple of weeks back at my Bartlett locals, and he also wrecked me with B Troopers the week before that, the first time I went to Bartlett. So I definitely was out for blood. He watches the channel, so I told him I was gonna mention this in the video. And anyway, I had to imperm for his monster. He ended up making the DDD monster that could snatch card effects. However, that wasn't enough to stop my onslaught, and I just OTK'd. Coming to game 2, I'm pretty sure I sided in Droll and Lockbird. I left the dropless in, and he went first, and he popped off with the fusion. He fused in his hand. His hand wasn't that great. He did have the dark contract. However, he made a monster. I made my guy chain Dark Law. I chain like he changed his dude effect to take my Vion. I chained my Mass Chains to make my Dark Law. And I'm gonna have to waste a lot of resources to get rid of his monster because he had one card in hand. However, and he had the effect stiller guy, so he didn't get my effects, but he pretty much stopped me. So he chain Lanced it, so I won't use my Mally. And I just said, screw it, I'm going to bring out Denier because I have Mally on board. And then after that situation happened, I made Dread Decimator, and I just ran over his guy, did some damage to him. He had no cards left. No, my turn, I just OTK'd him. Alright guys, round 4 though. Yeah, ended up 2-0ing DDDs, man. That was pretty freaking insane. Game 1, I think his hand was just bad. Like he had the one that he confused from the hand, but not the grave. And he ended on a mediocre board. Game 2, I just went for the OTK. I thought he had the knee, but he was Nibiru, but he was just trolling me. Like his field wasn't that great. Like Imperm came in clutch game 1. And I thought he had the Snatch Steal trap, but he had a trap that negate all traps, which was weird. I don't know why he plays that one, because I thought they only played the Snatch Steal one. But nevertheless, I think he's just, I personally think he's just tinkering with the deck, and he probably was assuming that I was gonna side in like anti-spell fragrance or something. Like he watches the channel. I don't know when the last time he saw it, but he probably knew I was running anti-spell back in the day. But nevertheless, one more round left, and if I win the last round, which I plan on winning, I get a trophy. So they got the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th place trophy. I'm about to walk around in the store to get some B-roll. It's really crowded, and I don't really feel like recording all over the place, but nevertheless, your boy's gonna try to see what I can do. Having fun, man. Like I said, the deck's playing out really good, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the last clip, man. So, well, the next clips, man, so y'all stay tuned.
Oh my God, stop the music.
Points go hit 0 with the squad. Hero mob, think it's time. Get your game on, ain't that hard. With your cars, think your life points go hit 0. Rogue hero said to make one, so I hit the stew and it's take one. Lady heat with the effect. Stratos back row get wrecked. No one's first turn effect. Stratos search through the deck. My Neo staying honest. OTK weak opponents. Swordsoul I came back was 2 turn. I'm a wild heart. Nickname me, damn it, dude. My chain link make crystal hard. My destiny in my own hands. Try to take me down, but a hero lives. Shout out to the homie Chris. He hooked me up and he keep it real. With the squad, hero mob, think it's time. Get your game on, ain't that hard. With your cars, think your life points go hit 0. With the squad, hero mob.
Alright guys, went in the final round of the tournament. I ended up playing against Drytron Cyphlog. Now Drytron is a deck I haven't played against forever. My boy Baker typically runs that. And I wanted to die roll, and my hand was kind of mediocre. I set 3 pass, so I did slow him down, not gonna lie. I did top deck the Ferris. I had liquid in hand, so I'm just like, screw it, I'm gonna just pop off. He had AA Zeus, but I believe I used my Imperm on AA Zeus to negate his effect, so that way he can't do anything to stop me and wipe my field. And I just started popping off and everything. I made Liquid, made Bane, made Ab-Zero, made Sunrise, and it was GG, no re. Going into game 2, however, I believe I sided in Droll and Lockbird. That's pretty much it, because I need my droplet for this matchup. I didn't open up the draw. I didn't open up any hand trap in this game, honestly, and he just popped off. He did what that deck does. I didn't scoop, however. I wanted to so badly because I was conscious of the time. I didn't want to lose in time. But me and my opponent was playing really fast. My opponent, he actually watches the channel as well. Pretty cool guy. So we were playing pretty cordial. Really fun game, actually. Really interesting. And yeah, he just popped off. I didn't even know his deck was running Cyphlog. I didn't see him make Herald Ultimate this. He made regular Herald. And then he popped off with freaking Cyphlog, which is goofy. I'm like, ugh, I'm so sad of Cyph. So yeah, I tried to make Ferris and everything, but he just had way too many resources. Too much was going on. And yeah, that Herald just running everything. Because all he has to do is pitch a fairy to negate anything. So that's Herald of perfecting this for you, what you're going to do. Now, this is the game I said I misquoted earlier. So coming into game 3, I'm going to open up Hero Lives. I opened up Mally and Strato, so I did first turn Dark Law, first turn DP, and it was GG no re. Alright guys, so round 5 is over. Ended up winning, so pretty excited. Hopefully I make top 3 if I can get me a freaking trophy. Like, I feel like I deserve a trophy at this point. Went X1. I was at table 3, so hopefully top 3. If I get 4th, I'm gonna be super heated because there's a bunch of X1s, but nevertheless, I'm pretty excited with my build. I'm pretty consistent. My other boy right here, he just won his match, so he's X1 as well. I think my boy Anthony's X1. So there's a bunch of X1s. Now it just boils down to tiebreakers. Once again, I was at table 3. Hopefully your boy making it to that top 3 if I can get prizing. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, tournament is officially over. Unfortunately, your boy didn't get the trophy. I got 5th place. My buddy Joe, who actually went X1, got 3rd place. My boy Tony got 2nd place. And obviously the guy who won got 1st place. I am like, even when I go X1, man, I don't even get I just wanted a freaking trophy for memory's sakes. Nevertheless, man, I got 2 OTS packs and 2 Battle of Chaos, man. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I can't get mad because I did good, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like, bruh. It's hysterical at this point, man. Anyway, man, I'm finna just head home, and I guess this will be the final toss of the video, man. It was fun playing. Heroes played good. I misplayed once against Prank Kids earlier. They told me I should have impermed on a 2nd dodo, and that potentially could have won me game 1. I didn't know that. My boy Tony told me about that play, so shout outs to you, bro. And yeah, man, congrats to him for getting 2nd place. Congrats to my buddy Joe for getting 3rd place. Knocking me out of the spot with the rankings, and yeah, I got 5th, so can't complain. But anyway, man, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments down below. Like I said, my deck does good. I'm ready for regionals, and yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna do on Tuesday at Koala Gaming. It's your boy Rogue Hero, and I'm signing out. Peace and stay innovative.